Oh. Huh? Hmm. Let's see. Yes. Indeed.
It's all clear now. Goodbye.
Oh, it's unlocked. Hmm. Oh my god!
Just as... Okay.
Look at this over here.
I mean... Huh? Huh?
Right.
Don't be...
What? Wow. It's not... Hey. And?
I mean... Huh? Let me out of it! Got it all wrong!
It would... So then... Honestly... Is that okay? Could it be... That's terrible! Just the...
What? What?
That's right. What the heck?
It's none of yours.
What is...
What the heck?
I know who did it.
Huh, I mean, I'm blind as a bat in here.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And you totally can't bend at the waist.
That's not a very...
Well, either way. I mean, it's... Ah, just a second.
But...
Honestly.
What the heck?
the worst. That's heck.
What?
What the heck? Oh. Then. Oh. Then. Just the.
What? Huh? How about...
So then,
I'm at least 30% right.
correct.
What the heck?
Oh. Hey.
Just the.
So,
Huh?
Don't be...
Just a second.
No. What?
Oh my god.
What the heck? Just the worst.
Please.
What you say?
What?
Makoto. It would seem... Why is that? Anyway, shall we go?
Alright, let's
Hey.
think.
Correct. Hey. Anyway,
For God's sake, I have to go upstairs. No, I could just teleport there. Teleporting. Time's running out. We have to hurry to the repository. Oh, wrong one. I'm running as fast as I can.
so then, I knew it. I see. Hey. Whew. So... That's right. In other words... However... Makoto, because... Hey. Is that... So then... Indeed. That's right. Indeed. Why is that? Hey. So... However, is that so? Hey. So then. Hey. Is that
Oh no. I don't know who could it be.
Are you excited?
Everyone has like
And so everyone make your
it would seem shall we go?
oh no. I don't know who it is. Literally, this is the hardest one I ever thought of. I have no clues at the what?
wrong. Boy, that's a tough crowd.
Stop talking.
Okay. Hey, hey!
Let's. Please.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Don't worry, Yasiro.
That's right.
I will make sure that you are innocent.
Just the.
What?
Come on.
Oh no. Not another deadly trial. A lot of true bullets. Do I have any new skills at all? No, I have no skills at all. Alright, I'll rise.
Him with a base. If you can figure out, then I'll punish everyone. Now then.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not. Don't try and deny it.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out.
Shut your murderous.
Who are you?
I am sorry to say, blueprints, parts we assume, and all of it, what it points to you as
How many times? I don't know.
No, wait a minute. Make your argument. I want to make sure.
everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why?
No, just hold on a second.
That's just one part of thing.
Everything we found in your room.
Shoot.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all...
No, that's wrong. Zing.
Are we sure Hero?
What do you mean?
Well, it's the note that the handwriting's when you can.
There's unless...
No. Come on.
So Makoto.
And he's not the only what?
Then who was in that robot? Is it like Hiro said?
The suspicious? Go ahead, Makoto.
So? Who was in the Robo Justice suit?
The Illuminati.
I got it.
Right.
Other than Hero, obviously he.
Then there can be...
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect. So what you're... That's right. The culprit in this case,
What? Now that's a bull. And what reason do you have to?
of course. There's something else we need to clear.
Hey, stop!
All things have a... So, what is it? We must clarify the method. It would seem that his corpse was... Makoto, can...
Oh, how there must have been.
I got it!
I know that. The things used to move.
I got it!
As well.
They were so how come when we found it was the same? So the killer must have that way. They wouldn't leave.
Okay, that explains.
Same. I'm sure the doll. But when later, when so did the.
You know that, but are you sure you are not? Huh? Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we that dolly was made specifically for moving large objects? It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made. Is it not possible?
She's raised an objection.
There is no shame in being. We have all accepted.
Oh no, not this.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. I cannot agree.
This should prove it. If you're asking for proof, though, when I found the doll, there was a cool. The killer probably rolled, and as the so.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. The sub. What kind of robot?
I'm not sure.
I'd be happy to if you look back on how the...
Oh, for God's sake. This is stupid. I don't know.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Right.
From there, the body was moved.
Yeah. The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp.
Okay, it's not that. I'm learning.
As we know, and from there,
Yeah. The culprit then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. All you'd have to do is bend over.
No, that's wrong.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down. But if you were wearing that suit, think back to what you. When you're in, am I right?
Now that you make
it seems like it is.
well,
What? When you can't even.
yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not
On top of that, it's very unlikely you would have the deck.
well, I mean,
There's absolutely a chance that the costume was taken off just. It's obviously the middle one.
think taking off the suit would...
That's true.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself?
Of course I would.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have. Showing up in the suit was...
Yeah, that's right.
So,
To be clear, whoever did move the body...
no, wait. Just a second, if you please. You all got a good look at it. If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain? Besides, do you remember? So long as those facts exist, the individual inside the suit, and yeah.
Hold on a
It's still far too... Besides, before we rush to a verdict, instead of seizing...
Perhaps.
Let's review this series of unfortunate...
I don't disagree, but our...
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went.
All right then. I suppose we could... 4 of us gathered together in the We waited there for... That was a...
And as soon as we split,
Soon after that,
it seems I was unconscious for about, I know it was an hour.
that was when we saw Celeste's picture and
Wait a
discovered that
minute.
her assailant...
Wait a minute. That assailant. Wait. No. Wait a minute.
had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it also soon became... We were soon joined. He was injured, but not long after...
Once and soon after...
I saw someone moving around.
These
And
things
then-
keep getting stranger and stranger.
At that point, we decided Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chick. When we got back to the... And that's... I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to...
Meanwhile, we must have found because we heard...
And that's when I told... Then the three of us had... But right after we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. We rushed back to the nurse's...
Then we were... But when we got there, next thing we... And after...
Celeste informed us that which is where we...
I think that about...
I see. It certainly seems to me that these are not...
Okay, well...
Rather than a single series of events. And from there, we can Now then, let's get...
That's all I have.
So, regarding Taka's, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say...
Because of the numbering of the.
It's true that
Fumi was killed while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came first.
Alvoy is wrong.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh no, must be the first one then. Okay.
So, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Shoot!
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last.
What makes you say...
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
it's true that
Fumi was killed while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious.
So I need to combine. God, I hate that.
So,
Literally.
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
No, that's wrong. I don't get that, but it's hard.
There's no reason, if anything, that's just enough.
so you're... But in reality... Okay then.
Oh, for God's sake. Hangman to kill it. Not this game. I hate this one, literally. Oh, that's a long word. think I need an R. No. Wait, wrist. Oh. Can I do that one more time?
I refuse to give up yet.
Soon enough, we'll get used to us. Don't worry. Soon enough. I just don't like the wording. Wrist. Wrist what? I don't understand that word. There's no word for it.
I refuse to give up yet.
Wrist? I don't know what to say. I know the first was wrist. Wait. Which watch? I got it!
Now I understand. I've got it. Papa's wristwatch.
There we go.
See?
It must.
And that,
But if that's true, then
and before Celeste was a,
That's right.
that simply made
That's exactly why that way.
Now, because when he was
that may be true, but all
That's right. When we heard Hifumi screaming, then we all ran down to the nurse. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh,
If that's true, where's...
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff.
anyway, we all have since all of
And it does not stop there. When his body Kina and then, at that time. Well, don't forget, I would...
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Tom.
Even if she, because
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, on the other hand, here...
For now, we can't get fixated. So instead of who, in particular,
That's true. And according to his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her but to carry
Oh man.
well, what if I told you there was a
What?
if the dead body were to
What?
The dead...
I don't think it has anything to do with the. We thought Hifumi was dead.
He was... alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse?
But I mean,
Perhaps he would.
that...
How could it be possible? Make your argument. Broken wristwatch. For God's sake, again with the wristwatch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is in Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's
dead body had been found. Shoot!
All these sound right to me.
Are you saying that when we first, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
So it's not the first thing.
Shoot!
Just keep down your head, Lefty. Keep down your
Are
head.
you saying that
Keep
when we
down your
first,
head.
there's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. This Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you serious? It's just the last one.
Are you
Okay.
saying that when we first there's a chance he was actually
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead body, and that is.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot!
I don't know. Oh, am I supposed to combine them? For God's sake. I hate combining things.
I refuse to give up.
I refuse to give up. This is just literally terrible. I can't really get the hang of this. Like, if they didn't
Are you saying that when we first found Hifu, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead body had been. And that is why the announcement. Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first there's a
Chance he was actually still alive.
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery amount. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Shoot!
I can.
Are you saying
The
that
problem
when we first
is
there's a
that-
chance he was actually
No. It is in. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead, and that is. Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery amount. Hifumi's
dead body had been found.
Shoot!
Did that, did this, did that, did this.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he was actually
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery amount. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot!
It looks like I have
Are
no
you
choice
saying that when we
anyway.
first there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead, and that is. Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance
Chance he was actually still alive.
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead, and that is.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first there's a
Chance he was actually still
alive?
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead body had been. And that is why.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I did everything.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is in. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. This Hifumi's
dead body had been found.
I tried everything.
Shoot!
You know what? I'm just gonna look it up. You know, I'm sick and tired of this.
I
I
refuse to give
tried
up.
everything. Oh my god. There's something I didn't try.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he
No. The Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. The Hifumi's dead body, and that is.
Are we really? So maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
The problem is the purple thing's in the way.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he was
No. The Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. This Hifumi's dead body had been. And that is why. Are we real?
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I missed it. No.
Are you
Oh,
saying
fuck. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait
Are
a
you
minute.
saying that when we first there's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered Hifumi's dead body, and that is... Are we really?
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Wait, can you save these?
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered Hifumi's...
Dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong. That is hard to know.
Was the body discovery announcement that...
Of course it was.
Maybe. But
That's right.
So there's a good... I think we've confused what...
First of all, if...
Maybe...
What do you say,
Well, it's a very... But what I can't... It's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead...
That didn't answer our question, man.
No, actually, he said it's only broadcast when... Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement. If that's true...
Huh?
Exactly. We heard... Shoot!
Shoot.
I got it!
Ready?
We heard it... It didn't seem weird at the time.
Exactly.
Then when the two dead being discovered...
So, when we found Hifumi, meaning he wasn't actually found...
And that's... There's one other...
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! That is the worst luck. But honestly,
Okay then. Then it should be...
this whole thing...
Oh no. Helmet glasses. We need to make this
Well,
count.
here's one thing we do. The first time we found him, and then... But his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw it was in the...
But when you compare his body before, other than the
Change in how it was positioned.
Nope, that was wrong. Looks like.
Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then... But his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in...
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no...
Notable difference.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! In fact, his glass... That fact alone...
Perhaps you...
When we... But when we found... They were... And... I got it! It was a glasses clip. One look at the bloodstain on this piece of... And the mask... And whose digital camera...
The character was...
I see your point.
I wouldn't be...
A few tissues is all I...
Then there's no question. What I'm saying is... The blood...
Even if that is true, it does not...
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses?
That's a good...
And it must have been...
So let's assume he pretend and he stands, and with that, the impossible task.
But then... What was with all that blood?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergency.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was...
And if Hifumi, it should be perfect.
Shoot! Shoot!
Fuck. Oh, for God's sake. This is literally
To give up yet.
grinding my bones to make my bread.
In fact, that fact alone... And...
And if it should be.
I got it! It could only have...
While we were all gathered...
That also...
The door well. collapse of me inside. But when we got there,
And the repos, which means
And it could.
He convinced us all he was dead. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
But that means he took part.
If you're having trouble, would you like me?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
This?
I got it!
Are you talking about this?
You're talking about the note. That's right.
what? Pants?
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the record.
See, then this note isn't the same one.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person, and that person could only have been... Shoot! In other words, and that person could only have been... I got it! That's right, the killer used this note to...
Hello? Oh, I don't really understand what's going on. So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok. They were drawing out... Oh, yes!
Oh, I have a lot.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy.
Right.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
No, that's wrong. No.
What the heck?
The notes, you've already... But there's more. The
Which is what.
So, Taka was... I think that...
No further.
And someone used that note to trick Taka. Shut up. The culprit really is a cold-blooded
But if they gave the note to stuff down his pants, no less.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after...
Huh?
Where's your proof?
Proof that that Huffa stole the note from Taka.
I got it! When I searched Taka's... If I'm right about it, I knew it!
Then Taka.
Yup.
Hifumi had the note. There's only...
Taka died, leaving me. Did I get...
That means.
Exactly.
Whoa, yeah. After seeing all... He was behind the whole thing!
Sorry. When we found him in the repos, the second body
So then,
Whoever did is the...
He was killed in the repulse.
So, he must have been killed.
During that time, in other words, during that.
wait. But me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight. Who are you calling a...
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill
The weapon.
Yeah. Cause I mean, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office. So if Hifumi was killed in the Republic, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, then put the hammer back. But wouldn't that be...
I'm surprised. It seems that.
Hell yeah! It's packed in there.
He's right, though. The Monokuma file makes it, but if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on E personally? So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Those were accounted for in other rooms.
Is it not possible that.
I don't think it is possible.
So then, what was used to kill...
I'm guessing the what's it called? Yeah, the spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever, there's one thing. How was the culprit able to move around? So how did nobody witness them carrying it? like Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Shoot!
No, it's Totals.
What was used? Was it just maybe justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody win? Sounds like Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Shoot!
Oh yeah,
What
3
was
lives
used?
left.
Was it just maybe justice?
Think of it as
There's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody win? Sounds like Justice Hammer. Check out murdergear.com/hammer.
Well, one thing seems pretty. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
no, that's
No,
wrong.
it's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a
But
specifically. Now, all but for some, and the reason it had been scrubbed clean, if the hammer got covered in heat. I'd also like to point out that the repository and even some flat. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used the.
If that's true, that would explain.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the... Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working the way the graduation rule works. There is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this.
Make your argument. Spotless hammer. I was gonna say again.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is only the one who actually carried out, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two
People work together on this.
Well, I should have listened. Just calm down.
Based on the rules, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply
That is how the rule would.
But that only really applies if there's, in this case, however, there were 2 murders.
So it has to be the last
Based on the
one.
rules, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible.
That is.
But that only really applies in this
Case, however, there were 2 murders.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Based on the rules,
Think
even
about
if
it.
more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply.
That is how.
But that only really applies if there's one. In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Based on the rules, even if more
I don't-
than one, only the one who actually carried out the, assuming the
Maybe
rule
you have to
holds
do the
true.
same thing again.
But that only really applies if, in this case,
However, there were 2 murders.
I'm risking my life for
Based on
this.
the rules that have been, even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply.
No, it's wrong.
Oh, thank God. Thank God I decided to do that.
Since there were 2 murders,
What do you mean?
if there'd only naturally risk the payoff for working, there's no point. However,
You're saying that
I think that's, and based on the case's events, they made him.
so in this case, instead, each person, and it only looked like one, a single suspicion by creating one.
the mastermind, and then to avoid the note, which, if true,
But that's just.
you think so, I can't.
I understand how an accomplice could.
That's problem numero uno!
Oh no. I'm guessing her.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
So,
A joke?
so what you are saying, that the idea that I would choose, that I would go within 10 feet of.
Just to be clear,
Is that.
it is. Considering what we've learned.
What was...
Shoot! I got it!
Oh my God.
Behavior that the only ones who ever.
Shush. The adults are talking. As he said, if we
Are you saying.
after take and not to. we headed to the second floor next to draw us. And when we'd all come. Once she'd done, it was time for her.
It was.
In fact, Celeste was. Well, and on top of it was your way of telling him we're on the 3rd floor. Why else would you?
I just realized when we found Hifumi in the nurse's... Celeste, you wanted to make sure we would... Hina,
Yeah? Wait!
she wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance...
Each piece isn't much, wouldn't you agree?
I have no idea.
Don't bother trying. You made it.
Oh,
I didn't even catch it looking back. I'm talking about what you said.
I remember her saying that.
Then pay attention. Then Makoto showed up once we were in the hall. Think about it. Celeste's
Yeah,
You hear that? If you're really not.
Let me guess, closing argument. Nope. Oh, I'm a king before. That's the only thing I have. I was against.
all I said was they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around. They must be, because we are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys. And that is all I...
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh, what was so
All I
strange?
said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us
Standing around.
frightened and confused. They must be, we are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys. And that is all I say.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh, I had to take. Oh, I get you. I get
They
you.
must really enjoy
I have to
the
take
sight of us.
Balki's
We
advice.
are all going to die. We are going to die. And that is all.
And that's all it takes. What was
So strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
Oh shit. God, I tried my best. I literally tried, but you see, I can't get the hang of that triangle. You had the whole triangle.
I refuse to give up yet.
So I do know how you have to do Balki's. So first thing I noticed is Balki said so strange. So
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to. We are going to die. And that is all.
And that's all it takes. What was
So strange about Celeste's comment?
Balki's
All I
right.
said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die.
Just like... No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those... When she said that, none...
Exactly. So there was never
So how did you know more than one? Because he...
You all.
imagination.
You claim that I would. Then what about? How do you explain this pic?
It has to be some... Celeste, put the...
Have you so quickly for? Plus, in other words, if every simple. Are we? What would you possibly?
Surely there are other...
No. There.
Shoot!
Well, it's obvious.
Shoot!
That's obvious, but
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging... I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging...
That's certainly within the... The one being dragged... We've simply... And if you saw someone wearing something,
That's what happened!
Is utterly if Hifumi was dragging you.
is it?
Then shut your mouth.
Oh no, not this. Please, please, please. Oh, thank God. Oh no! For God's sake!
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Fumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
I'm the bad
As
guy.
you can see in the picture, that if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is...
No way!
So,
You dressed me up in that suit, then you just draped me across Fumi and had him carry my weight.
Shoot!
You dressed me up in that, then you just draped me across. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, the suspect, if the person inside the suit was unconscious,
I have no idea.
Dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Fumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
I was right, thank God. Thank you, man. Can we just get the closing argument over?
Celeste, that's how the well then.
Don't make me laugh, you idiots. Clearly, had you...
Just stop lying, man.
When you...
Come on,
How would
just...
you refer to each of us?
I got it!
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
God.
Exactly.
So if I'm sure it was indeed...
Don't talk.
Random chant. No. There's nobody must have run out of...
So he...
But the name he said.
Well, no, and that's Celeste.
To think... Come on! Enough... Well, what?
Okay, then Phil...
Fine. Make sure my real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop...
For God's sake. Oh my God. I can't do this anymore. Like, literally, this is hard. That's...
He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
Yes, if there's one person here who might have that last...
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan to go?
I'm not pretending, and since you have no way to contradict... That's the only truth there is! Moron!
So I had to go for that one, it looks like.
Hifumi was...
He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
If there's one person...
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't.
How many times? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan to go on?
I'm not pretending, and since you have no way to contradict me... That's the only truth there is! Moron!
Hifumi was... He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
If there's one person...
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. It's the... And since you have no way to contradict me...
No, that's wrong. I wish you could get health if you get, like, correct counters.
That's it.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows Monokuma told us... So all that's how we can find out. So can you please?
Even when I'm put in check because until the game's over, you...
Fine then. Let me go over the case, and that'll bring...
Let me guess, closing argument. Yes, thank God. Oh, I don't know how I gotta do this. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.